the process of editing and compilation of the Quran. This is very important. And now we are actually switching from simpler topics to more complex ones. So you have to focus your attention, please. First of all, one thing which is absolutely clear, there can be no doubt about it, that is that the sequence of the revelation of the Quran was definitely different from the sequence of the compilation of the Quran. We find in the Quran, in the very beginning, after Surah Fatiha, Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Al Imran, Surah Al-Nisa, Surah Al-Ma'idah, they were all revealed after Hijrah. 2/3 of the Quran had been revealed before these surahs. And mostly this part of the Quran, which we call the Makki Quran, we find it in the last sections, last parts of the Quran. So there is no doubt about it that the sequence of revelation is absolutely different. The sequence in the compilation is absolutely different. We call it sequence of nuzul and sequence of mushaf. They are different. In the sequence of nuzul, in the sequence of revelation, the most important things were the events, particular events that were taking place. But now in this compilation, it's not the events, it's a generalized edition and compilation of the Quran. And this is the same text which is there in Lawh Mahfuz. This is the same text which is there in Kitabun Maknoon. This is the same text which is there in Kitab. وَإِنَّهُ فِي الْكِتَابِ لَدَيْنَا لَعَلِيٌّ حَكِيمٌ. This text, this sequence, this compilation is according to the Lawh Mahfuz, and it has been done by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, not anybody else. I will tell you later on. But surely there is a difference, between this sequence and the sequence with which the Quran was revealed originally. Now there is a tradition that Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he compiled the Quran according to the sequence of revelation. And some people think that Quran is the real Quran. And that is with Hazrat Ali, that was with Hazrat Ali, and from him it went to the Imams of Ahl Tashayyu. And now that, copy of Quran is with their hidden Imam, Al-Imam al-Mahdi, about whom they think that he is hiding somewhere and he will appear. And that is the real Quran. They actually, although they say that they believe in this sequence and compilation also, but they say the real Quran is that one, which was compiled by Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and it is based on the sequence of revelation. The sequence of revelation is very important, no doubt, for a student of history, for a student of the seerah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because that sequence gives you the sequence of events. What happened before Hijrah, actually. Now these things are discussed in the Makkan surahs. What happened after Hijrah? What were the conditions just prior to Hijrah? What were the conditions just after Hijrah? What were the conditions after the Treaty of Hudaybiyah? What were the conditions after the victory of Makkah? So these things, if somebody compiles Quran, the surahs of the Quran, according to the sequence of revelation, no doubt it is of interest. It will give him some background and insight into the historical events that were taking place in the background when Quran was being revealed, and into the seerah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But keeping this thing as a research issue, as of interest to a student and a scholar, we must admit that the real compilation, which is according to the Lawh Mahfuz, which is according to the Kitabun Maknoon, which is according to the Kitab, that is this sequence that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself decided.